This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
What is going on, guys? Jay Shy here with another video, and yeah, this is kind of that video that I've been wanting to do for a while now. A video of kind of me just talking about things that I'm going through. Why is it taking me so long to make videos, and at the same time just stay up to date with all my other, I guess you can say, obligations in life. So it's taken me quite some time, and I figure I can make videos at the same time I'm working on my projects, while I'm doing my comic book series. And I figured this is a good way for me to continue to give you guys good content, but at the same time get some work done. A lot of you guys enjoy my artwork. A lot of you guys like some of the things that I drew. I noticed a lot of you saw some of the artwork that I did for Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem before it was, an actual thing. I drew a picture that a lot of you guys seem to have liked. And a lot of people on the internet seem to have liked it, which was kind of a shocker. I thought I was gonna get like a lot of hate for it because I was one of those people that was like, damn, why'd you change it into what it is now? And after playing the game, and I actually kind of enjoyed it, to be honest with you. The game wasn't terrible. It was a pretty good, solid JRPG game. But in other news, I figure I'll talk about some things that I'm working on and things that happened over the past couple of months with me. And well, what you guys are looking at, I guess I could start here. What you guys are looking at is one of the pages to a series that I decided to create out of nowhere. It was just because I decided to make something. I originally didn't really want it to be anything huge, but I think it's actually turning into something big, so that's a plus. This is a series that I'm working on called Hours, and Hours is a story that about a guy who's a retail salesman, and he gets attacked by a guy in his shop out of nowhere, and he has this misconception that it might be some type of zombie, viral outbreak, but later on in the story it turns out to be something a lot more than what he thinks. And I thought it was kind of cool. The way I'm tackling the story is that I'm using people that I know in real life as characters, and the way I'm tackling the project is, what I'm doing is, all the characters in the story are basically people that I know in real life. I thought that was a pretty cool touch, in my opinion, because I'm treating the characters not like characters. I'm treating them like actors. I'm using this character that you see me drawing right here is based off of my my boss. I figure I use him as a character in the story because I just thought it was more interesting that way. So Hours is a short story. Nothing big. It's a short story, and it's the first story out of 3 other stories, actually. And all these stories, I don't want anything huge. Well, I'm not shooting for anything huge. I'm mainly making this as a portfolio build, I guess you can kind of say, because I figure it'll be good if I, tackle more projects that I want to do and hopefully get some more work in the grapevine. I didn't tell anyone this, and I haven't shared it online because I didn't. Well, mostly because it was a dud. I almost got a job working at Atlus not too long ago. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't even tell my my fiance at the time. Mostly because of the fact that I had a feeling that, you know, something was going to come up, and the last thing I want to do is say, oh, you know, hey, I might get this job, and, you know, nothing happens. So I didn't really want to, you know, kind of, you know, bring her hopes down, or hopes up, and then, you know, kind of shoot them down. So I didn't say anything. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna see this video and be like, why the hell didn't you tell me? And I'm gonna be like, well, you know, I'm sorry. I almost got a job at Atlus. I signed an application. I sent in a few samples, and they were really intrigued by the work that I did. I spoke to someone. I don't remember his name, but I was speaking to somebody. I mean, maybe it could have been, you know, fake, probably, but I don't think so, because they went into great detail and they asked me specific questions at the time, and I ended up not getting the job. And I ended up not getting the job mostly because one of the requirements was you have to know how to speak Japanese. Although I may be a great artist, I did not know Japanese, and that was one of the reasons why I didn't get the job. It's because I didn't know any Japanese at all. That sucked. At the same time, it's nothing that can't be changed in the future, so I'm not too worked up about it. But I just the mere fact that you know, they liked what I had to show was more than enough for me. It was more than enough to tell me that, you know, I am ready for, you know, professional work. I am ready to, you know, work for the big leagues, because I'm getting noticed. Well, I got noticed only because, you know, I put in a resume, and that was about it. But the fact that they even gave me a holler back was kind of cool. I also tried to get a job at Turtle Rock Studios. That didn't go too well either. So those are the guys that made Evolve. Tried to get a job there. I even put in an application at Ubisoft to work as a concept artist. But I think a lot of game developers are looking for people who don't necessarily draw in this style. I think they're looking more for like designers in the computer field, and which I can do, but I mostly prefer to draw, you know, with pencil and pen and stuff like that, just because I enjoy it more. It just feels more organic to me. I don't know, I find drawing on, you know, the PC or anything like that is almost borderline cheating, so I don't even, you know, do it at all. Every now and then I'll go ahead and, you know, color here and there, but other than that, it's not my, it's not to my tastes, I can say. But yeah, so a lot has been going on. I'm kind of just rambling here, which I understand, and it's because I feel like I have a lot to talk about, but it's not coming out, mostly because I'm drawing, and my thought process is, you know, heading more towards the paper, and, you know, everything else is kind of just like, oh, it's there, but it's not. But anyway, another thing that I did want to share with you guys is, so this story hours that I'm working on, this comic book, this short little series thing that I got going on here. What I'm trying to do is build this portfolio big enough to the point where someone would see it, whether it be an editor for a company or, you know, something. It's hard to get good critiques on the internet because if you're not drawing something that's familiar, no one cares. At least that's what it feels like. If you're not drawing Marvel characters or you're not drawing DC characters, no one cares. If you're not drawing characters that people can recognize, no one cares. And I think, well, it's not anything that I think. What I know is, what I'm asking is, I would like some critiques from you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think I should change? What do you guys want to see? That sort of thing. Because it's hard, man. It's really difficult to get people to say things, to talk about your work, to give you some constructive criticism, and not a lot of people online do that. And if they do it, it's only because you drew something from Marvel, you drew Spider-Man or you drew Captain America that week, and one of the things that I'm trying to get away from is drawing superheroes. The reason why I'm even making hours is because an editor told me, hey, you shouldn't draw this and this and this because your strength is superheroes. You should draw just superheroes. And I think that's where you should stick. And if it's one thing that I don't like to do is I don't like to limit myself. Every time I write a script, or whenever I take on a script, it's to challenge myself. It's to make myself get better. Me just drawing what I'm used to, it doesn't help me get better. It doesn't help me, extend my craft. I just get stagnant in the same thing I was drawing before. So this is kind of like I don't know, like a heads up to that editor, like, hey, I can do this. All you need to do is give me a shot at it, that kind of thing. And I think it's not even I think. I know for a fact that I've gotten way better over the years. It took a while. It took quite some time, and learning different things in here, such as perspective or line weight and that kind of thing, because learning all those little knickknacks is pretty tough, man. Pretty tough. Being a comic book artist in general is pretty tough. It's not easy, but I feel like I've gotten way better than how I used to draw back in the day, and it all took time. It all took time. And like I said, this video is not to go on forever. I just really wanted to share this with you guys. What I'm doing, why I haven't really been making videos, and it's because I've been focusing on this, and it's really difficult to try and make videos at the same time. Pencil, ink, color, and letter a comic book, that you're writing. It's not easy. So if you guys don't hear from me, it's because I'm doing this. I will like to tell all of you guys that, thank you so much for, staying on my channel. When I got back, I got a lot of praise, like, whoa, dude, where were you? And that was pretty awesome. You guys have no idea how much I was very shocked to get that. I really, really appreciate it, guys. One of the things I do want to tell you guys is that I have an Instagram account now. I have a Tumblr, and hours will be on Tumblr as soon as I'm done with issue 3. Right now, this is the last page of issue 1, so this is a spoiler, sort of. Just sort of. It's sort of like a spoiler, but don't worry, I won't spoil anymore later on, because I'm pretty sure you guys will like it when it's done. But I have all these pages now, and it would really, really help and benefit me if you guys go ahead and check it out. Just leave some likes and comments, stuff like that. I would leave the descriptions down below. Also, I will, like I said, this comic is gonna be free. Well, I don't think I've said that, but yeah, this comic will be free when it is done. As soon as I'm finished with it, you can just read it online. A couple of friends of mine told me that I should get something called Pay What You Want, which I thought sounded pretty cool. Basically, it's a website where you can still get the book for free, but if you feel like it's worth something, you can donate how much you feel like it's worth. If you want to donate $1, or if you donate $5 or nothing, you feel like the book is worth nothing, you just want to read it. I'm not looking to make money, well, off of this. It would be cool, but one of the things is it's really, really difficult to go to school, work a job, and try and finish pages all at the same time. It is very, very, very time consuming. It is very, very it's very hard. I haven't had the easiest of times to try and get this done. So it would really help, just the exposure, I guess. Let people know that, hey, there's this guy working on this cool book. It looks pretty cool, and I'm really looking for critiques, man. I really like that. So if you guys ever are online, I know you guys surf the web and check out my Facebook and all that stuff. I will leave all the comments down below so that you guys can stay tuned to what I'm doing. Mostly it's this. A lot of times I'm posting pictures of art that I've finished. So let me know, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it'll be about video games and not. Hopefully I hope you guys like this and this isn't boring for you guys. But let me know. Keep me posted, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.